Well, it's Shannon. So I'm coming at you with a mail call, haul, whatever you want to call it, kind of an update on some of my projects and where I'm at, and like just life in general, because I have no idea what's going on. I feel that way genuinely. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now in terms of work stuff. It's my first time up for contract renewal at this place, and everything's a bit right now. So I have no idea what's going to happen, and I'm quite frankly quite nervous about everything. Even though people have been assuring me that it'll be fine, I don't really feel that way. But that's where I'm at. But given the current state of affairs, I think that's understandable. So I'm going to talk about stuff that I've been buying over the last month or so, because that somehow makes me feel better. You can judge me if you need to, it's fine. So I bought some of the sewkeyse tape because I really love sewing knits. So I bought 2 of the knit stay tapes. I bought the extremely fine fusible in white, and then I bought the more than extremely fine. This one isn't supposed to weigh hems down and stuff, so it's supposed to give support without changing the hand, and the hem seams almost invisibly. And this one is supposed to be good for neckline, side seams, and sleeve seams, and in laces. Okay. Anyways, and this is their woven stay tape. I got these in 1/2 inch, if you recall from my chit chat. Bias bespoke. Anyways, those orders, I got 3/4 inch woven, basically in black and white. The 1/2 inch is much smaller. Not much, but it is definitely smaller, I feel like. Yeah, so shoulder seams, crotch seams, stabilized center fronts of cardigans. So I'm really excited to have this. I kind of think the 3/4 inch is a good size for well, this is knit, but I think it's a good size. I really wish Bias Bespoke had a knit version, but they are a tailoring shop, so they probably don't do a whole lot of knit stuff, although maybe, you never know. And then I placed my first order to Hearts Fabric. I've really been into the viscose batiste, and so I wanted to order some when I saw they had some, because I'm an idiot. Well, no, not really. And I had a coupon. That's really what things come down to for me. It's coupon. This is called a rayon batiste, not viscose, but 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. I had a 10% off coupon, and they have a flat rate shipping rate of $7.99, which is really nice, even if you're not in the contiguous US, just FYI. I ordered 2 yards of each. I keep saying a lot, sorry. I ordered them in 3 different colors, and I'm really excited. This scarlet, which is a really pretty red. Sorry, it's all wrinkled, yeah. But I was overcasting the edges because this was fraying oh my God, so bad. I got royal blue. You're gonna apparently have to deal with the editing, Shannon. I'm so sorry. I know that drives you nuts. And I got emerald. Is this emerald green? I feel like this is emerald. This is literally so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, forest green, yeah. So, which is, I would say it's coming across forest green on the screen, but it's also overcast here. I would say this is more of an emerald green. Yeah, I'm going to be that picky. I'm going to be that picky and tell you that it is not quite as dark as a forest green actually usually is. I got 2 yards of each of these. I'm really excited. It seems like really good quality fabric. I think this is Telia, if I recall correctly. I honestly don't recall is the problem. And then some additional notions and potions. I got this off of eBay because I got a steal of a deal. You know when you can make an offer. So I got some offers made to me, and then I made some counter offers. So anyways, so from, I forget what the store is, but I had seen, I think Vintage Sewing School talks about it a little, but the Closet Historian, Bianca, I believe, sorry if that's not the correct name, has talked about rayon seam binding, specifically rayon seam binding, and I kind of Googled it, and it's a vintage couture kind of seam finishing, It is very similar to like bias binding, but it is supposed to be really quite fine. And when I came across these two spools of the Hug Snug seam binding, I thought it would be something great to try. So I got black and blue, and I might have like ordered some more today because I have enjoyed this so far. And then they had some deal on buttons that were super cute. I don't have anything to use these for, but I just really like the buttons, man. So I got 25 buttons in blue, and this is like a turquoisey aqua-y color. And then I got, I think this is 1-inch twill tape, and I think I got 5 yards of it. I'll tell you in just a minute. Good for me. So this is white twill tape. It's 15/16 of an inch, so it's almost an inch wide, and it's 10 yards off white. Well, that's fine. It's close enough. I actually prefer this kind of color. Twill tape. And then I got the 25 pieces of the blue gold tone metal buttons, and then they call it verde gris. I'm gonna call it aqua or turquoisey color. 3-legged eagle buttons. Both of those, one is 9/16 of an inch, the other's 5/8. I got 25 of each. One is the coat of arms, the others is the Hessian soldier. And then I got the blue seam binding Hug Snug 100 yards, and then the black seam binding a Hug Snug 100 yards. I was so excited about that because I've seen some really, like, people do some really beautiful finishes with those, and I just thought, so those are supposed to go around curves even better than like bias binding. That's kind of it's supposed to be kind of easier to get it around those curves. So I thought, you know, just try that. But also I'm lazy, and I have been having good luck in finding like reasonably priced versions of this, and I get 100 yards versus like buying like 10 or 15 or 25 yards online of like bias binding from like who knows where, and like, is it really bias binding? I've seen some people do reviews where like they order it and they think it is, but it's not. Like it's folded like bias binding, but it's not actually bias binding. If you're someone who's had one of those experiences, let me know in like the comment section below. But with the rayon, it's flexible, and the way they do the edge, it doesn't fray. So, and then you just tuck the ends in, and you know. So then I purchased some patterns and a kit. I know. I'll just go through the boring Mccalls Vogue patterns because they had those on like a super sale for a couple of weekends. So this is actually a couple of orders, and since they've been taken over by Something Delightful, at least in the States, again, even if you're not in the non-contiguous, the shipping's pretty reasonably priced. So I picked up some of the Very Easy Vogue, and then I just picked up this one because I fell in love with like Tomcat Stitchery's Sew Along. So there's that. So this is Vogue pattern number V1643, and then like, of course I had a bunch before I moved here, but like I got rid of them, and then like, I don't know, I'm an idiot, so now I'm slowly trying to get them again. V9258, Very Easy Vogue. I'm all about the pants life, you guys, and I'm so comfy pants. V9282, because I thought these were super cute sailor pants. You'll see, I definitely kind of have like a general type of pants I really enjoy. Very Easy Vogue, V9361. And then from Mccalls, when they were having a sale, I guess it was Mccalls, Butterick, whoever else. Anyways, I picked up the M6044, better known as the dad shirt in my mind, because my dad would wear, well, he'd wear B, but he would prefer D or E just because they have 2 pockets. So, and then obviously you could make B with 2 pockets. And then I picked this up because I'm very interested in corsetry and stays and like lingerie making. So I picked this up, and I actually know I used to have this pattern, I believe. This is B4254. It's making history. So it's actually kind of like fairly historically accurate stays and like corsets, it looks like. And then this is an Angela Clayton, who I enjoy and have enjoyed watching on YouTube for a long time. This is her M7915, and this is, I think these are long line corsets. I forgot, like, I think it's got an actual name. It's like corset and chemise, basically. But these are, if I recall correctly, like 1920s inspired, or like Edwardian, maybe. Who knows? And then this is Cosplay by Mccalls. This is Anachronism in Action. So, and I think these are like more fantastical, but somewhat like historically accurate. And I don't really care if it's historically accurate or not. But I do think it is fun to like explore the history and see how things have changed over time. And then I'm very excited. So I bought a new to me pattern company. This is the Pattern Preacher. And I bought the Sienna trousers. And there was a coupon code on the website if you signed up at the time. And you got like, I think 10 pounds off plus free shipping worldwide if you spent like 40 pounds or 30 pounds or whatever. And the exchange rate that day was real good because y'all know I watch that stuff. So this says it's beginner friendly, easy to follow steps. And from what I've seen from reviews on it online by other sewing creators, not me. No one needs to see that. This is supposed to be fairly easy. They had a kit and it was very reasonably priced. And I forgot like how much linen comes in it, but it was the linen one. And I picked the blue linen because I thought, oh, beautiful. So I really loved it. I thought the linen was gorgeous, but I am going to do a test pattern in some black linen that I purchased from Fabric Stash store because I really like their black softened linen, and I think I bought 6 or 7 yards when I bought it. It was a really, really good price at the time. You know how sometimes they do those like really, really good prices. So it was one of those. And so I picked up several yards of that because I thought, well, I can mess up some pants this way and not cry too much. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that to make a pair of these pants. And I'm excited because there are pockets. You know I live for pockets. Maybe you don't know, but I like pockets. And it looks like they're pretty deep, so that's good. And if they're not, I'll just make them real deep. You have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.